Good day, LPTs. Today we will be rationalizing the set 1 test items for general education na lumabas po last September 2023. Okay? So, para po ito sa mga March 2024 takers na magti-take next year. So, let's start with number 1. The stage actress both fame to her country through her international awards for her stage performance was whom? Okay? So, key term po natin dito is stage actress na merong mga international awards. So, sino po sa kanila ang merong international awards? Is it A, si Sarah Geronimo, B, Sharon Cuneta, C, Lea Salonga, D, Nora Honor? So from the choices, agad-agad naman natin na malalaman kung sino talaga yung pinakamadaming international awards na natanggap niya. And walang iba kundi si Lea Salonga. So itong si Lea Salonga po, isa po siyang Filipina singer and actress, and siya po ay naka-receive po ng numerous achievements at saka mga honors worldwide po, globally, throughout her career. So, among the, what you call this, among the things na natanggap niya is, she has at least 18 cultural honors, 3 state honors at isang world record po, at least 42 nominations. At si Lea Salonga po naman is a renowned Filipino international actress na makikita natin or alam natin na lumabas po siya doon sa musical na Miss Saigon. Diba? Let's have number 2. The following are painting techniques in except what? Okay, sino daw dito ang hindi po kabilang sa mga painting techniques? Is it A, acrylic, B, color painting, C, oil, or D, molding? Okay, from the choices po, we are talking about painting techniques. So, nagpipinta po tayo and it involves yung paint at saka yung brush. So, sino po dito ang hindi kasali? Okay? So, we have none other than molding. Okay? So, before that, I would like to discuss more about the painting techniques. Si acrylic, color painting, at saka si oil. So, si acrylic painting po is ito po siya. So, ang nangyari po dito is we are discovering new ways and means or methods or techniques on how do we shade or how do we use acrylic as a sort of medium. Color painting naman is the way we parang to combine colors para makakreate tayo ng isang magnificent po na obra. Oil painting naman is we are using oil pastels or oil on a canvas, oil on a canvas. Si molding naman is hindi po kasali sa painting techniques because isa po siyang technique po sa sculpture or what you call the sculpting. One of the techniques sa sculpting methods. Let's have number 3. Since most organisms consume more than one type of animal or plant or consume both, the transfer of matter and energy intertwined into the what? Okay, key term po natin dito is intertwine. What do we mean by intertwine? Parang nag-connect-connect po siya in a sort of web or in a sort of many connections. Sino po dito? Food consumer, food web, food producer, or food chain. Okay? Pag intertwine po, we are talking about food web. Okay, let's differentiate food web at saka food chain. So si food chain po, key term po natin dyan, verbatim na po ito. We have linear or chain. Food web po is intertwined. Now, talking about food chain, si food chain po is a simplified linear representation of energy transfer from one organism to another. Si food web po dito is it depicts more on an intricate and a very complex interconnected nature of ecological relationships sa ecosystem po natin. Number 4. One of the country's most enduring literary masterpieces, Florante at Laura, was written by. So sino daw ang nasumulat ng Florante at Laura? Is it A, Amado Hernandez, B, Francisco Baltazar, C, Lope K. Santos, or si D, Mariano Ponce? Basta Florante at Laura, guys, ang sumulat po dito ay si Francisco Baltazar. Okay? Si Francisco Baltazar, as we all know, siya po yung ama ng palagtasan. Okay? Siya po yung renowned Filipino poet na sumulat or nag-author po kay sa Florante at Laura. At sino po naman, ano si ano po itong Florante at Laura natin? Ito po ang isa sa mga greatest works ni Francisco Baltazar. And it has been cherished for generations. Sa katunayan niya, ginagamit naman ito ng sort of teaching po sa Filipino sa secondary schools. And this literature po, si Florante at Laura, is through generation by generation. Ito po yung dinedepict niya sa language ng ating bansa. It talks about love, heroism, at saka patriotism. Let's have number 5. A bottle of perfume costs 10,000. If a discount of 10% is given, the bottle of perfume will cost what? Okay, meron kayong perfume na nag-cost ng 10,000 at saka may discount kasi nag-sale, kasi fiesta. So ano daw or magkano daw ang magagastos mo na may 10% discount? Okay? So ang sagot po dito is 9,000 po. Okay, sorry. Ito po yon. Okay, 9,000 po si letter A. Okay, 9,000. Bakit 9,000 po, sir? Kasi, um, to manipulate this or to solve this, we just need to deduct the original price minus the discount. Hence, it should be like this. Okay, we have 10,000. Then yung 10% ng 10,000, just subtract it. 10,000 minus 1,000, we will have 9,000 pesos. So 9,000 pesos po yung ibabayad mo kapag merong 10% discount doon sa perfume na nag-cost ng 10,000. Let's have number 6. The right to demand the presence of the accused is the right invoked in what? Okay, key term po tayo dito ha. Right to demand the presence of the accused. So parang ang motion po dito is that may uh, may nangyaring parang pinapasulpot niya po o pinapademand niya po yung presence sa accused because meron po tayong rights na ganyan. Okay? Sino po dito sa mga writs na ito? Habeas corpus ba? Amparo? Habeas data? Or mandamus? Okay? So, right to demand the presence of the accused, this is the writ of habeas corpus. Okay? The writ of habeas corpus. Sorry, hindi ko na-highlight. Okay? Wait, i-highlight ko muna sandali. Alright. So, yun. Alright. Okay. Writ of habeas corpus. This is the right to demand the presence of the accused. Okay. So going further sa writ of habeas corpus this is a legal order po that requires a person who is detained or being imprisoned to be brought before a court or judge. So parang pinalabas na meron siyang rights for which he can defend himself. Okay? So this is, by the way, it is being used to ensure that a person's detention is lawful and that they are not being held without proper legal justification. Okay? So, writ of habeas corpus, otherwise known as, or literally means to produce the body. Okay? To produce the body. Number 7. The two consecutive even integers, the sum of which is 34, are what? So, merong dalawang consecutive even integers na merong sum total of 34. Sa saan po dito? Yung dalawa. Okay? So, two consecutive naman, yung ang hinahanap natin, ito ay si letter D. Okay? Si letter D po. So, even naman, hindi na pwede si letter B dito. Okay? At hindi naman pwede si letter A. So, nandyan kay letter C at saka letter D. So, if we just look at this, parang easily, just add 20 plus 22 is equal to 44. So, X na lahat. X na din si C. So, we are left with D. So, if we try to solve this, paano po ito isa-solve, sir? So, ito lang po yun. Let's just do equations. Okay? So, here is the representation for this problem. So, X plus 2 kasi consecutive even integers naman siya is equal to 34. Yan po yung sum. So manipulating to find X, we will have 16. So that is the first even integer. Okay? So X plus 2 is equal to 18. And 16 plus 18 equivalent to 34. Let's have number 8. Antonio de Morga in his book, Successos de las Islas Filipinas, noted that the Asian Filipinos had army and navy with artillery and other weapons of warfare, like Kris and Campilan. richly ornamented with iron and steel. All these point to the fact that before the Spaniards came, the early Filipinos had their own what? So before daw parang nag-visit si Antonio de Morga, ginat daw niya lahat ng mga experiences niya na pagdating dito sa Pilipinas. At ang nasabi niya is, meron daw punto na kahit nandoon sila or kahit na na-visit sila, meron na daw culture po yung Filipinos before. Okay? Meron ng culture. So ito po yung passage ni yung passage po doon ni Antonio de Morga states that na meron na daw culture na hindi nangyari. Parang nabuo beforehand na sila ay nakalapag doon sa Philippines or sa country po natin. Okay? So as stated by this script, okay, so Filipinos have found it a useful account of the state of their native culture upon the coming of the conquistadors. Okay, so the Spaniards before then have regarded it as a work to admire or condemn according to their views and the context of their times. So ang nakita nila is meron na daw culture yung Filipinos before the Spaniards came. Number 9. Governor General Narciso Claveria was the one who ordered the what? Okay? Sino daw or ano bang accomplishment or parang ginawa ni Narciso Claveria? Si Narciso Claveria po is the one that uses Spanish surnames sa Filipinos, sa ating mga Filipinos po noon. Okay? So again, let's have the key terms. Si Narciso Claveria, yan po yung Spanish surnames. Si Isabelo de los Reyes at si Hermenegildo Cruz, sila po yung dalawa nag-found po ng Union Obrera Democratica. Si Governor General Jose Vasco de Vargas, siya po yung sa tobacco monopoly. Let's have number 10. Which of the following appliances consumes the most electricity? Okay, sino daw dito ang pinakamalaking nakukonsume ng electricity? Or shall we say that sino daw ang pinakamalaking nababayaran mo? Si refrigerator ba? Si TV, aircon, or si washing machine? Now, talking about the way we consume electricity for these different appliances or for these equipments. So, di ba? As we all know, we are experiencing global warming, and the more heat that is applied for a certain appliances, the more na magkukonsume po siya ng electricity. So, therefore, ang isasagot po natin dito is none other than aircon. Okay? Si aircon po dapat ang isasagot natin dito at hindi si refrigerator. Bakit hindi si refrigerator, sir? Kasi naman, the more na magko-convert si kung yung cooling system ni aircon, the more na mainit, the more na mas malaki po yung energy na magagamit niya. So therefore, the more na mas maraming electricity usage. Okay? So and based on data, according to the EIA, okay? So cooling or yung mga air condition po natin is the top 2. Okay? The top 2 most electricity used at home. Okay? When in fact na if we compare air conditioning at saka refrigerators, maliit lang po si parang halfway lang po si refrigerator dito. So we have the numbers po dito. We have 2084 kay aircon at saka si ref po is 756 kilowatt hours lang po. Okay? So most consumed electricity, air condition po. Number 11. Which are the prime factors of 56? Okay? Prime factors of 56. So, hinahanap natin is prime numbers. So, sino dito ang hindi prime? So, X na si B, X na si C, at X na din si A. Kasi may 4, 14, at saka si 8. So, we are left with letter D. And that is the answer. So, 7 times 2 times 2 times 2, we have 56. 12 tayo. Ang mga panlapi sa mga salitang pagsumikapan, pagsumigawan at magdinuguan ay mga halimbawa ng ano. Okay? We have pagsumikapan, we have pag at saka an. Same with this one and same with this one. So sikap, sigaw at dugo. So ano po itong tatlo ito? Isa sa gitna at saka sa last. So ito ay tinatawag nating laguhan. Okay? Laguhan. So, let's try to discuss yung mga uri ng panlapi. Okay, we have the unlapi. Yan po yung sa unahan. Example is nagsikap at uminom. Gitlapi, nasa gitna. Sumikap, tumulong, kumain. Hulapi, nasa huli. Kainan, yung andito at saka sikapin. Kabilaan, yung sa unahan at saka sa huli. Magbahayan at saka pagsikapan. Laguhan naman, yung mga may panlapi sa unahan, gitna, at saka sa huli. Examples po doon is yung sa question, si pagsumikapan at itong other example na si pinagsinungalingan. Let's have number 13. The Philippine legislature has two chambers. This setup is known as what? So merong dalawang chambers yung Philippine legislature po natin. So anong tawag natin sa dalawa na ito? From the word two, we have bicameral. So ano itong dalawang bicameral legislature natin? Ito po yung Senate at saka House of Representatives. Ito po yung dalawang system natin. 14. Reduction is the Spanish policy which provided the resettlement of Filipino communities to form town centers or what we called, basta reduction po, this is the cabeceras. Okay, reduction, cabeceras. 15. Who was the first national artist in painting? So, sino daw ang pinakaunang national artist sa pagpipinta? Okay? So, the first national artist in painting is none other than... Okay, sino nga yun? This is Fernando Amorsolo. Okay? Fernando Amorsolo. So, si Fernando Amorsolo po is recognized po as the grand old man of Philippine art. Okay? Memorize nyo dapat to. Grand old man of Philippine art. Number 16. Maghapon at magdamag na nagbasa ng aklat at lathalain si Ginang Liana. Ang panaguri sa pangungusap ay ano? Or sino po dito? So, panaguri, yan po yung predicate. Okay? The easiest way to get the predicate po dito is to parang to change its yung subject predicate, 'di ba? So pagiging si Ginang Liana ay maghapon at magdamag na nagbasa ng aklat. So sino ang panaguri dito? Sinong simuno? Si Ginang Liana. Si panaguri po dito is si nagbasa. So again, si simuno, yan po yung paksa or yung pinag-uusapan. Panaguri naman, yan po yung naglarawan ng sa simuno or paksa. 17. Bernadette's aquarium has length, width, and height of 10, 8, at saka 6 centimeters. So ano po ang volume? So meron tayong given na 10, 8, at saka 6. So to find the volume po dito, let's just multiply yung length times width times height. And we will get 480 cubic centimeters. Okay? So to solve this is times nyo lang. Kasi volume yung hinahanap natin. Number 18. Rizal's mother was not only well-educated, but she was also endowed with business acumen which enabled her to sustain the family's well-to-do lifestyle, making the family, okay? So, meron tayong kita dito na si Rizal, yung mama po or mother po ni Rizal. So, meaning to say, ang way of system, family system po nila dito is matriarchal, okay? Matriarchal. Kapag nuclear po, both mother at saka father. Extended family, this is the yung extension po sa family beyond the nuclear family. Examples for that is including na po yung mga grandparents, mga aunts, mga auntie, yung mga uncles, at yung mga relatives. Patriarchal naman, fathers. Okay, father's side. 19. Simplify 2x minus 3y plus y minus 4z minus z minus 3x. Okay, so simple lang po ito kasi all you just to do is to distribute everything. Then, combine like terms. Okay? So, to simplify this further, ang sagot po dito is 5x minus 2y minus 5z. Okay? Paano po, sir? So, again, distribute everything, then combine like terms. So, ito po yun. So, 2x minus 3y plus y minus 4z minus z minus 3x. Okay? So, 2x minus 3y plus y, okay, minus 4z, si plus times negative, di ba? Then, minus z, okay, we have minus z, then, minus negative times negative 3x, magiging plus 3x. So, combine like terms, 2x plus 3x, then, minus 3y plus y minus 4z minus c. And we will have 5x minus 2y minus 5c. Ang kadalasan pong lumalabas sa Janad Math is simplification, fraction, at saka percentage. Yung discounts. 20 tayo. How do I love thee? Let me count the ways of Elizabeth Browning is an example of what? Okay? Ito po yung tinatawag nating. So ito po yung ito. Okay, how do I love thee? Let me count the ways. I love the thee with the breath. Okay? So anong tawag natin doon? Or itong excerpt po na ito. Ito ay tinatawag nating sonnet. Okay? Sonnet po ang tawag natin dito. So ano po ang sonnet? Or ano po itong poem po na ito? So this is a poem. This is a sonnet by the way. It is also now known as sonnet 43. Okay, 43 po. So this sonnet po na ito, it follows the structure and rhyme scheme typically associated with sonnets, hindi po siya elegy. Okay? So particularly in a Petrarchan sonnet form or Italian. Okay? So si Elizabeth Barrett Browning is being celebrated po for its expression of love and affection. Okay? Sonnets po si Elizabeth Browning. 21. Ang ama ng Balarila ay si ano? So sino daw ang ama ng Balarila? Ang ama po ng Balarila natin is none other than Lope K. Santos. Okay? Si Lope K. Santos po ang ating ama ng Balarila. So ito po si Lope K. Santos. 22. The novel written by Rizal, which was first published in 1891 in Ghent, Belgium, translated as The Reign of Greed or The Subversion. So ito po yung mga translations niya. So ano po ang Spanish composition po niya or Spanish version. Okay? Ang Spanish version po niya is si El Filibusterismo kay Jose Rizal. Again, kapag El Filibusterismo, Ghent, Belgium po. At saka merong versions na The Reign of Greed or The Subversion. 23. All the sisters and brother of Rizal use Mercado, the father's surname. Si Rizal naman, instead of using the Mercado, ginagamit niya yung maternal surname, okay, of his father to allow Rizal to move freely while studying. Why is that? Okay? So bakit niya ginamit yung other surname ng kanyang parents? Okay? Kasi yung Mercado family po were suspects po sa as anti-government. Hotshot po sila because they are being targeted by the Spaniards. 24. The fisherman uses worms to what? Okay? The fisherman uses worms to bait. Kasi yung worms po ginagamit as commonly used po siya as bait in fishing para maka-attract ng mga fish po doon sa hook. So ginagamit po siya ng isang bait. B-A-I-T. 25. Orangutan, chimpanzee, and gorilla are classified as what? So ito pong orangutan, chimpanzee, and tsaka gorilla are what? Primates, predator, monkey, or chordates. Siyempre, obvious naman ito. These are primates. Specifically, these are the great apes. Okay, ito po yung mga great apes po natin. And this belongs to the primates. 26. The following are techniques in sculpture except what? So, ang hinanap naman natin is sculpture naman, sculpture technique. So, sino po dito ang hindi isang sculpture techniques? Siyempre, na-mention na natin yung kanina. So, the answer po dito is brushing. Casting, modeling, at carving are all sculpture techniques. So, ito po yung modeling. Yan po yung process of manipulating soft materials. So, pag-shape po siya. Carving, pagka-carve, diba? Yan yung pagtatanggal, pagka-cut away ng mga solid material para maka-format po tayo ng mga certain sculptures. Casting naman, that is a method making a mold. Okay? Casting. So, modeling, carving, at casting, sculpture techniques. 27. Potential energy is to battery as moving electric fan is to what? So, meron tayong key term po dito na moving. And we all know na si battery po, specifically is a stored chemical energy. And what is a chemical energy? That is, kabilang po siya kay potential energy. So, by this, we can easily determine si electric fan. Si electric fan po is, specifically, this is actually mechanical. But we have potential energy dito po sa analogy na ito. So therefore, si mechanical po is a type of kinetic energy. Okay? Kinetic energy po isasagot natin dito because partner po siya sa potential energy ng battery which is chemical energy. Sa electric fan, this is mechanical energy that it is also a kinetic energy. So ito po yon. Okay? At meron doong moving electron from the word movement, that is an energy of motion. So therefore, mechanical energy nga galing kay fan, this is a kinetic energy. Okay? Kapag chemical energy po yung na-assign kay battery, ang isasagot natin sa question is mechanical. Kapag potential kay battery, magiging kinetic na po si moving fan. Okay? Do remember that one. Okay? Let's have the next number. O ito, mechanical energy examples, meron dalawa. Pwede siya maging potential, pwede siya magiging kinetic. So these are the examples of such. So itong windmill rotating, same as with the moving fan, by the way. So therefore, this is a kinetic energy. 28. The collection of stories of animals which teach moral lesson is what? So stories of animals daw, sino po dito? This is the Aesop's Fables. Okay? Si Lion King, isa po siyang popular animated film by Disney. Ito po yung favorite ko po. Okay? Yung si Simba at saka yung Circle of Life. Yung 1001 Arabian Nights is a collection of folktales and stories po sa Middle East or the Middle Eastern literature. Si Grimm's Fairy Tales po dito is a famous collection po of European folklore at saka fairy tales compiled by the Brothers Grimm. So ito po yung Ace of Fables po natin. Okay? Well-known po talaga siya na collection of short stories featuring animals. And each of the stories, meron silang mga moral lesson. 29. The part of newspaper or magazine article which gives the name of the writer of the article is called what? Okay, ano dang parte ng newspaper ang kung saan makikita natin yung name po ng writer. Okay? Ang part po na ito is tinatawag nating byline. Okay? Ito po yung nag-appear at the beginning or end sa article which credits the author. So in a newspaper, ito po yun. Okay? Ito po yung si byline. Okay? Ito si byline. The headline is, yan po yung, syempre, yan yung headline, yan yung title. Okay? Dateline, ito po yung date ng kung saan na-publish, ay kung kailan na-publish. 30. What is the process used by plants to convert the energy from sunlight into chemical energy? Okay, conversion of energy galing kay sun into chemical energy. So obvious naman ito, alam nyo na to, this is photosynthesis. Now, talking about photosynthesis, syempre gumagamit siya ng solar energy, di ba? So, we have the reactants at products. Okay? So we have 6 carbon dioxide, 6 water, at it will produce glucose at saka oxygen. Okay? Don't forget this equation. 31. Moralists write literary pieces that inform and teach moral lessons which are called what? So yung mga moralista daw ay sumusulat ng mga literary pieces na yung purpose niya is mag-inform at saka magti-teach ng moral lessons. Anong tawag natin dito? This is what we call, okay, anong tawag natin? This is didactic. Okay? This is didactic. Okay? So didactic, this is a term that is used to describe literature that teaches a lesson or provides a moral model. Okay? So yung mga works po dito, yung literary works na didactic, often have a clear moral message and aims to instruct or guide the reader's behavior or understanding of certain moral or ethical concepts. 32. Laong-laan and Dimasalang were the pen names used by whom? So Laong-laan, Dimasalang, obvious na ito. Yung parating lumalabas po sa Gen Ed, ito po si Jose Rizal. Okay, so saan ginamit ni Jose Rizal po itong mga pen names na ito? Si Laong-laan po is ginamit niya as contributor po of poems and articles sa La Solidaridad. Dimasalang naman serve as a correspondent na ginamit ni Rizal sa La Solidaridad pa din. Alright, let's have number 33. The equation of the line with equal coordinates. So, hinahanap natin yung equal coordinates. So, obvious naman, di ba? So, equal coordinates, we have none other than y equals x. Okay? Y equals x. Ito po yung identity function po natin. And this equation po, it represents a line that passes through the origin, yung 0, 0 po. And meron siyang slope of 1, meaning that for every increase of 1 unit in x, there is a corresponding increase of 1 unit in y. So, kapag equal coordinates po, thus this is y equals to x. 34. Some animals are capable of learning like dogs. This is the lowest form of learning. Okay? Lowest form of learning, this is conditioning. And one of the simplest types of learning po is yung sa Prof Ed, yung classical conditioning. So saan nagbabase yung classical conditioning? 'Di ba? Doon sa stimulus na nagproduce siya ng response na galing sa animal. Okay, let's have number 35. They belong to a privileged class, Filipinos, who studied in Europe and introduced ideas of reforms when they came back. So, sino daw itong mga Filipinos na belong po sa privileged class? Basta privileged class po, these are the mestizos. Okay? These are the mestizos. Okay, highlight ko muna. I forgot to highlight this one. Sandali lang po. Para makita niyo po lahat. Saan yun? Ito. Okay. Ay, hindi. Again, these are the ilustrados. Okay? Yung privileged class po, these are the ilustrados. Hindi po mestizos. Okay? Ilustrados po, basta privileged class. So, ito po yung mga ilustrados po natin. Okay? These are the educated Filipinos during the late 19th century na na-expose po sila doon sa ideas, sa European ideas. And ito po sila is nag-play po sila ng significant role in advocating reforms sa Philippines po during the Spanish era. 36. The indigenous people of Pampanga, Tarlac, and Zambales are the what? Okay, yung IPs po na nandoon sa Pampanga, Tarlac, at Zambales are the Aitas. Okay? Aitas po. These are yung mga Aitas po natin, yung mga fellow Aitas po natin is nandoon po makikita sa Zambales, Tarlac, Pampanga, Panay, Bataan, at Nueva Ecija. Okay? Yun. 37. Arrange from most dangerous to least dangerous: pollution, climate change, alien species, or loss of habitat. So, most dangerous to least dangerous. So, ang hinahanap po natin dito is yung mas malaking scale. Okay? Pinakamalaking scale of threat then to the least threat po. So, ang sagot po dapat natin dito is letter A. Climate change, pollution, loss of habitat, alien species. So, bakit, sir? Okay? Kasi, climate change, global scale po yan. Pollution, ecosystem level. Loss of habitat, community level, at alien species po, individual level. So, ito po yung explanation dyan. Okay? May kaakibat po siya na scale po from global down to the individual. So, climate change, yung pinaka-most. Okay? Most threat po. Okay? Most dangerous. Then, alien species, sa individual levels lang po lang siya. 38. Famous composer from Angono who was declared as national artist is whom? Okay? Sino daw ang famous composer na galing sa Angono, Rizal? Okay? This is San Pedro. Si Lucio San Pedro, or known as the Romantic Nationalist. So siya po ay nanggaling po sa Angono, Rizal. And he was declared as national artist for music po in 1991. 39. Stories in which animals are the main characters who teach moral lessons are called what? Okay? Ano daw ang tawag natin dito? Diba same doon sa last na question? So this is a fable. Okay? Fable. Yung mga fables po natin, these are stories na nag-feature ng mga animals which ends with a moral lesson. Example for that is yung hare at saka tortoise. 40. Apolinario Mabini, the acknowledged brains of the revolution, wrote the principles of conduct and morality that should govern the revolutionary movement called what? So ano po daw ang sinulat para sa principles of conduct and morality sa revolutionary movement noon? This is the El Verdadero Decalogue or otherwise known as the True Decalogue. Okay? True Decalogue. Si Apolinario Mabini po yung sumulat po noon. 41. Tax imposed on every citizen of the Philippines is known as what? Okay? Anong tawag natin dito? This is yung punitin ang sedula or community tax. So ito po yung community tax po natin. Alright? Ito pong community tax certificate or sedula, this is a local tax but that is being levied po sa mga individuals dito po sa ating Pilipinas. 42. The first Philippine president from the Ilocos region was whom? Okay? Ilocos region po. May it be Norte or may it be Sur. So, sino ba ang pinakauna? This is Elpidio Quirino. Okay? Elpidio Quirino. Siya po yung sa Sur. Sa Norte po is si Ferdinand Marcos Sr. Okay? Elpidio Quirino, again, he is the sixth president and the second president of the Third Republic. And the first president po sa Ilocos region. 43. Ironing of clothes and ice melting in hands are examples of the process called what? Okay? Ironing of clothes at saka ice melting. So, merong pagdapat mo na dalawang solid. Diba? So, this is conduction. Okay? Because both mediums involves solid structures. Okay? So, conduction po siya. Transfer of heat with one solid medium to another. 44. Princess Diana's sudden unexpected death was like a candle in the wind. Ito po ay isang example of what? So, meron like as, di ba? So, anong tawag natin dito? This is a simile. Okay? Simile. So, if we compare again, simile at saka metaphor, simile po is merong like at saka as. So, metaphor is something else. Alright? So, both of which compares to different things. Ang difference lang niya is merong like at saka as po kay simile. 45. Scent of Apples, a collection of stories that succeeded with the United States audience was written by whom? Okay, basta Scent of Apples po, we associate that with sino? Okay? Sino dapat ang i-associate natin sa Scent of Apples? So, pag Scent of Apples po, this is Bienvenido Santos. Okay? Bienvenido Santos. So, siya po yung sumulat ng Scent of Apples. That tells the story of one man and his family's unique experience po as immigrants po sa United States. 46. Gabriela Silang is to Diego Silang as Gregoria de Jesus is to what? Sino pong wife ni Gregoria de Jesus? None other than Andres Bonifacio. Okay? And si Gregorio de Jesus po is one of the many or Filipino warriors back then. And she is known po as the Lakambini of the Katipunan. Okay, 47 tayo. All of the following are examples of conduction except what? Okay, conduction. Siyempre, solid to solid. So, na-mention na doon last time si ironing of clothes. So, X na si A. B, same din. Ice melting in hands, solid to solid. Heat transfer in solid, ito po yung conduction, verbatim. So, we are left with letter C and this is the correct answer. Rain falling from clouds because this is convection. 48. Considering the tayo-tayo mentality of the Filipinos, one goal for change that should be worked on is to develop what? So, tayo-tayo mentality, okay, this should be a change to what? Okay, is it, anong tawag natin dito? A sense of common good? A sense of national pride? Pakikisama? Or habits of discipline and working hard? Okay? Kapag tayo-tayo, parang nagsasarili, di ba? So, kabaliktaran po niyan is we should do pakikisama. Okay? Pakikisama. Meaning to say we should go along with others. And this is what we call the spirit of camaraderie. Okay? Working together po. Working together for a common good with the alongside the community. Okay? Helping each other, kumbaga. 49. Pinakapayak na anyo ng salita na walang kahalong panlapi ay ano? Okay? Pinakapayak po na salita na wala pong panlapi. Ito po ay tinatawag nating salitang ugat. Okay? Or otherwise known as root word. Okay? Ito po yung pinakasimpleng anyo po sa isang salita at hindi nagbabago at hindi napapalitan ng mga panlapi. Examples are yung aral, bilis, gawa, at hasa. Last number for set 1. Sick of stomach was the result of what she ate. Okay, kasi past tense. Okay? Sick of stomach was the result of what she ate. So that ends set 1. And please stay tuned for set 2 po sa Gen Ed. At set 1 din po sa Prof Ed. Kino-compile ko pa. Okay? Thank you for listening and see you sa next discussion.